You are so weird.
Does she have a lot of problems?
It's nothing too concerning.
What's this?
A Ouija board for work. Spirit, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Who are you talking to?
What? Daddy. Are you there? Who are you?
Welcome to Kermode Uncut. Here's an interesting thing. There's a new horror film out in cinemas, Ouija, Origin of Evil. It's a prequel. It's actually a prequel which is better than the original movie. It's not great, it's not terrific, but for half of its running time, it's kind of okay. But when the film was previewed to critics, Dave Norris, who's a friend of mine, is a projectionist who was showing it, said that people came up to him afterwards and said, "Are you showing that off 35mm?" Which he wasn't, he was showing it off DCP. And the reason they asked was because the film appears to have celluloid blemishes on it. Moreover, it also has those marker points that you used to see on films just before reel changes. And in fact, the film appears to jump during the reel changes. Now, this is all completely faux stuff. The film was being projected digitally, but it's been given this sheen of being a celluloid projection with reel changes in order to give it a kind of period feel because it has a period setting. And it made me start thinking about other films which have deliberately gone out of their way to look like they're in a sort of, different format. You think, for example, about Alexander Payne's Nebraska. I mean, that film looks like it's shot on black and white grainy 16mm. It isn't, of course. It's shot on very high resolution digital in colour. And the colour was all drained out of it later on, and they put the grain on to give it the impression that it was a celluloid production. In fact, you can now stream the colour version of the film, although why you'd want to is completely beyond me. There's a film by Pablo Larraín, a political drama called No, which again has a period setting. And with that, they tried very hard to make the whole film look like it's shot on old pneumatic tape because they wanted the new material to blend in with the old adverts and newsreel footage from the time that it was originally shot. And then I started thinking about, well, I'm in a band called the Dodge Brothers. We recorded a CD that we deliberately put vinyl scratches all over to make it sound like it was playing off vinyl. Why did we do it? Well, because it made it sound older than it was. In fact, I think we made one particular recording sound like it was off a 78 because we liked the nostalgia of it. Thing is, it can be a stylistic device that works really well, or it can just be an affectation. So my question to you is this. What's the best use that you have ever seen of faux flaws in a film? Of a film being deliberately changed or degraded or given those kind of, malleable tactile qualities that used to go along with old technologies but have now been superseded by digital and yet which have been put there on purpose? And does it bother you when it happens? Because when I watched Ouija, I thought it was okay. Every time I saw those real change dots, all I could think was digital.